Right, this is going to be the final instalment to a night out in the cold. I'm back at home, and let's turn this another light on. Right, I'm back at home. While I was in the bath, I thought for anyone that sees this, it might be handy to actually see the gear that I wore, what I carried on my person, and what I carried in my bag, and so on and so forth. So, right, well, I'll make this as quick as possible so we'll get started. Okay, this is what I wore down here. We've got a woolly hat, a buff, and they went on my head. I've got a fleecy jumper hoodie here, and under that I had, this is a long sleeve t-shirt, this is a short sleeve t-shirt. Around my neck I had a big scarf and a neckerchief. Then on my bottom half I had these leisure trousers, which are warm. Obviously they were my outer trousers, which are just utility trousers. My belt, these socks here, these are just normal sort of like sport socks my son bought me for my birthday. And these are some quite, well, not quite, they are expensive hiking socks. They were about £13, which my brother-in-law gave to me because he didn't like them. So basically that was the initial sort of wear type thing. And then I had this coat here, which is not thick or anything like that, because I work on the layer principle, but it has got pockets. So I wore that, and then this here, which is an old coat of mine that I used to wear, long coat, 3/4 length. Again, it's not particularly thick, but the arm's ripped. So it's good for keeping the important area warm as another layer. So yeah, I cut the arms off, stitched it up. It's great for going out in the woods and stuff like that. Who cares? You know, the deers and ducks don't mind. So that was that. Now, when I went to bed last night, I took the two coats off and put on this here, which is, I call it my Nepalese jumper because it was made in Nepal. It's got it written on it, so I know that. It's really, really, really warm and very heavy and thick. I mean, when we wash this, it takes between anywhere from 7 to 14 days to dry because you can't tumble dry it or anything like that. We haven't got a tumble dryer, but you can't. You wouldn't want to ruin it in that way. Fantastic, unbelievably warm, lovely bit of kit. I was so lucky I found that. So I put that on when I went into bed, and these, which are just a normal pair of hiking socks on top of the other two. This jumper and these socks I put in this compaction bag, and then they went in my rucksack. We'll get to that in a minute because that's kind of like a miscellaneous area. What I carried on me, right, on my belt, I carried this, which is this pouch here, which is an old umbrella pouch. Umbrella broke. I don't like throwing things away. Kept it in the loft, then found a use for it. So in this, I keep plastic bag, some plasters. Oh, sorry, I'll do that again. Plastic bag, plasters, some cord, compass, some, this is birch bark, this lock knife, which is surgical steel. I've had that since I was 19. I'm 37 now. I love it. It's fantastic. It's been used heavily since I've had it. I used to be a gardener. This here just hangs on the back of it. It's just a tiny multi-tool that my son got me for Father's Day, and it's brilliant. It's just handy. It's another blade. It's another pair of pliers type situation. This here, I fold it up, and there's a little pouch on the back there, and that fits in there A1. Doesn't come out, doesn't move, nothing. And everything else gets tucked in all in here with the compass at the top. Okay, so that's that. That's on my belt. Here, in this tin, which my daughter, it did have a first aid thing in it, kit in it, which is I've removed. She bought me that from the pound shop. It had plasters and stuff in it. It's great. It's cool. It's excellent. But in that, I've got some more birch bark, some more cord, some bits of inner tube, water purification tablets, a lighter, and some Vaseline. It's not Vaseline, it's a cheaper version, soaked cotton wool. That goes in one of the side pockets. I also carry, sorry about this, a monocular, a large multi-tool. This is not a massively expensive item, but yeah, carry that, always handy. Wind up 3 LED torch. I got 2 for £6 out of Woolworths just before they went bust. Hanging off my trousers, I've got my Mora clipper. Really, obviously important, nice bit of kit. In this pouch, which just sits in my pocket, I have this stuff here, which is just some more cord, fire steel thing, and strike, some more in the tube, and a tampon.